Well, hello everyone. I'm Dean Jones, President and CEO of Realogics, Sotheby's International Realty. This is Market Perspectives, and I'm here with Samantha Wallace, our 10-year veteran with the RSIR Nation and our Director of Broker Care. Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
I'm so glad to be speaking with you because you hold such an important role in the company we keep. What is Broker Care exactly?
Broker Care is the team that supports all of our agents on the back end with all of the templated marketing, administrative tasks where we want them out on the boots on the ground, building relationships and getting clients and doing what is most important for them in their lives. We're protecting their time, giving them all of that back so that they are successful and we are successful, and we are all here to just support each other.
And you do it so well. I mean, and it's a bright smile upon walking in. You've anticipated more than their arrival. Of course, oftentimes they're picking something up or needing assistance with administration or marketing. And really you're adding a lot more flow so there's less friction in the way they do their business.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to be proactive instead of reactive, knowing what they need before they know that they need it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you got a new listing. Congratulations. Do you also need a flyer? Do you also need all these things? Here's how we can help and what we can do for you.
It's great training that you've had. I mean, it's been more than a decade with us. Talk a little bit about Ritz-Carlton and what you learned about ladies and gentlemen taking care of ladies and gentlemen.
Serving ladies and gentlemen, absolutely. That was one of the most incredible experiences that I've had as far as learning and customer care goes. It just makes you realize how elevated you can be. Sometimes you're going through that class and you're, oh great, I do already do that, but wow, take notes and remember so that next time they come in, you know that Dean Jones wants his coffee black and it's ready for him, and you know that when he's coming in, he wants to have all of his flowers on the table and we need a listing presentation. We already know everything. You just get to know your clients and the brokers and our team members and just take note of what we remember about them so that we can be ready for them. That was one of the biggest takeaways, was just to be ready and proactive.
You're such a natural at this. I just have to ask, I mean, Sam, what in your background or upbringing prepared you to be such an empathetic and supportive person of these top producers that can be kind of demanding too? You're very patient.
My answer. So I grew up with my grandparents. My grandparents were foster parents for a very, very, very long time, my entire life, most of my parents' life. So getting to know all of the different lifestyles and different kids and stuff that you share your room with and how they grow up, I just never wanted anybody to feel unwelcome or uncared for, and so then that's kind of just been my whole life. I can't imagine not taking care of people and not supporting. I love it. I love it when I get to solve a problem for somebody or make something easier. I love it when I can take care of something and they're just, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That was such a help.
It can make a big difference in their day, but I think it's also very uplifting. I mean, you're such a bright light in the company, and the culture we keep is largely programmed by the management team, the broker care team, and just that culture of collaboration. I mean, how do you foster that with the other broker care members that you are directing?
Yeah, so we recently had an in-person team meeting with the entire team, and I just let them know that they're the first thing that anybody sees when they come in the office. First thing before they see the branch manager, before they see the rest of the space. So if we have a negative attitude, that negative attitude is going to filter through the entire rest of the office. So our goal is to make sure that no matter what is going on with the rest of the business or with the rest of our personal lives, nobody has to feel that. They get to feel welcomed, and we want to help. So we always want to make sure that they know that we're available. We are also trying to have more collaboration hours within each office. We're trying to do more local artist spotlights and happy hour events and community events, just bringing people together and bringing us so that we can get to know each other and collaborate and build off of each other. Nobody can ever do anything alone, and that's what we're here for, is to make sure nobody thinks that they're alone in whatever.
Well, and you have great support because you've hand-selected these beautiful beings that are serving us so wonderfully. And we have our 6 branch offices. And you have how many team members now?
7 total team members, yeah.
And so you are there at the ready for all of our 260 plus brokers, as well as the staff members that sometimes rely on those services. 7
days a week.
7 days a week. I mean, that's a pretty high broker care to broker ratio, would you say?
I definitely think so. Well, first of all, we are dedicated to each of our own offices.
Sure.
But any broker can go into any office and feel supported by any of our team members.
Well, let's talk about those offices because they're special. They're in very bespoke locations. They have oftentimes a retail presence with food and beverage operations from third parties, and they kind of run like an airport lounge almost at times. But you do such a beautiful job at celebrating the holidays and different themes, and sometimes those spaces can be really personalized for a broker or a third party.
Yeah, totally. Most of our offices are tailored so that we can have events and host events. Our brokers can hold client events or whatever kind of event that they have going on at that moment. Furniture can be removed. They bring art in, different kinds of art. We have artists at each of the different offices. And Marilyn does the Bainbridge Island Art Walk, and it's probably one of our most successful events that happens every single month. And she gets hundreds, if not thousands, of people in there. The spaces were designed for people to use them, to be here to engage with them and bring people in to see and experience.
And flexible in their environment. And we have our all company meetings as well from time to time, rotating between the offices. It's so nice to see the faces in person, not just out on Zoom land or on Teams meetings. You know, what does culture mean to you?
Culture to me, I would say, is camaraderie. Definitely camaraderie, collaboration, and supporting each other, bringing each other in and making people feel in a safe space where they can lean on each other and ask some of those difficult questions, and learning and growing with each other. Positivity, definitely, but definitely support.
Sure.
Safe space for sure.
Well, I like that description much better than a boiler room or a call center. I mean, I'm not sure what our audience would think is a brokerage operation, but to me it feels more like a living room and we're family members. But the best part, Sam, is this is the family we get to choose. And you've hand-selected your broker care team. Congratulations, just the other night, one of our top producers had to call out one of your broker care members, and this has happened before too, just to say, wow, to have someone that busy take the time to recognize that individual. Tell me a little bit about how that made you feel, and what did you do with that message?
So proud. I am very, very proud. First of all, the broker care team member that got a shout out, she is fairly new to the company. So she has just taken the reins. She has dived right into her job. She's excited. She's very, very proactive and eager to just figure it out.
Absolutely.
The broker that submitted that shout out, huge top producer at our company. She is incredible. And just to hear that kind of accolades from a top producer that really relies on our support is amazing. It just makes me feel that like we did make the right decision and we have the right people in the right places. She's out of the office today, so I took a screenshot of it and I sent it to her last night so that she knew that going into the weekend. And she just was just ecstatic and said how sweet that was, and she's so grateful to be here. And I've had several of my team members tell me how grateful they are to be here.
And that's all from your great leadership and of course identifying like-minded people that have a servant's heart in that way to really support and anticipate how can I make your day better, but it's equally rewarding to hear it be reciprocated with that kind of a special touch.
Absolutely. It just makes you feel really proud and know that you're doing the right thing.
Well, what are some other things that you feel is a little above and beyond about the broker care team here and that lends to that kind of culture that our brokers enjoy?
We're very concierge level, so that we try to be very personal and proactive, and we learn our brokers. How's your son doing? How's college going?
Right.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about your dog. Can I do anything for you? Oh, let's go get so-and-so flowers. She just had a baby. Let's make sure we celebrate that. So we get to know our brokers on a personal level. We learn them. We learn how their styles, how they work, and the kind of requests that they're gonna typically ask for, so that we already can be prepared. Oh, Dean's gonna ask us for a CMA that he's got coming up because I heard him talking to Chris about a presentation he's got going. So let's be ready and have that CMA ready to go for him. Our actions are tailored to their requests. So we know exactly what they're looking for. We've got preference lists. We want to make sure that every time they have a request, they know exactly what they're getting from us. Builds their confidence, builds our confidence. It's very concierge level, very personal, a lot of personal touches, getting to know them, seeing that we're following their social media, stuff like that.
I mean, I like that you're so involved in their lives, and they invite you into that because then you can anticipate their needs and the level of support that might be on a more personal level. But I mean, the brokerage business, this is a tough industry, and it can be very taxing and go well beyond the 9 to 5 situation. And,
Totally.
I mean, how do you respond to the requests that come in late in the afternoon, or how do you balance the almost omnipresent demands of a broker community?
We are very clear with our office hours, 9 to 5, of course, but we have, like myself and you, we have team members that are always available for emergencies. I have given my cell phone number out to everybody just so that they know that they have a resource they can always rely on. Now, we always hope that we stay within the proper boundaries so we all have proper work-life balance, but we know that emergencies happen. The real estate industry is not black and white. It's always up and down, ever changing. So we know things happen. Oh my gosh, I have an open house coming up tomorrow morning and I don't have any flyers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no, not a problem. Here's how you can find a flyer, or if you need, here's what I can do for you. I can also be in at 9 in the morning and have it done for you by 9:30. Let me know if that works. We definitely try to just be very communicative and set clear boundaries but also be very supportive when there are those emergencies that come up.
And I gotta say, it accrues to their confidence level in what they can accomplish because you're not a silo, you're not alone in this industry. You've got a whole team of people behind you, and we have a remarkable culture of caring and support. But really, that last mile is oftentimes through the broker care facility. And I just think you do such a fabulous job at that. I've been so excited to speak with you about this because it's a bright light in our industry. And it does feel good, doesn't it?
It definitely feels good. I think that I've been told several times that no other brokerage supports the brokers how we do. We do everything from helping get their signs installed to removed at the end of the closing. Templated marketing for flyers, brochures, silent talkers, feature sheets. We always tell them start with us, ask us, and we will do everything that we can to support you. If we can't do it, we will point you in the direction of somebody who can do it for you.
So Sam, it's a very fast-paced industry. There's all kinds of new apps and new marketing widgets, and we're always coming up with content or best practices or recommendations that come out of the collaboration hours. How do you prepare yourself to scale all of those solutions to very busy people that sometimes have anxiety about trying something new?
Well, we learn the programs and tools and assets first. So we want to make sure that if oh my gosh, we have this awesome new social bay platform. I don't know how to use it. I don't know what it is. Sounds cool, but I'm not even going to try. No. How about we do sit down together? The goal is for us to always be doing things together so they never feel alone. Like that's a huge deal, making sure that they never feel alone, but also confident that we know what we're doing and that they have a platform that is going to work for them. So when they want to learn something new, we have already learned it and we can help them implement it, and we can handhold them all the way through until they feel confident and comfortable with it.
And you're training them to be a better broker, and sometimes that means adopting these new tools, technologies, and the confidence that comes from it, because in the end, it's going to make it more efficient for them, and their dependence even on broker care might lighten up until the next round of tools and ascension comes. And in closing, I mean, what sort of pride do you have in the brokerage that you have helped curate and the brokers that you're supporting and watching their success? Oh
gosh, I am extremely proud to be a part of this company. I think that the people here, the brokers, we are very selective, and it's really important that we have good people, and so far so good. They're phenomenal. They're very appreciative. They're very understanding. We all just try to work together. I can't be more proud of the broker care team. I think that the group of gals that we have right now, they're incredible. They are all eager and excited and positive and work really, really hard. So I can't express how proud I am to be a part of this.
Well, look at your ascension. I mean, you've learned from some of the best, and we're a product of the company we keep, and so I'm very proud of you. Sam Wallace, keep up the great work. This has been Market Perspectives. We'll see you next time, and don't forget to follow us on social media.